Hi folks, this is Jay. We're looking at this book, Answering Islam, and we're looking about the Quran and its literary merit. Page 193. Even if the Quran were the most eloquent book in Arabic, this would hardly prove it as divine authority, for the same could be argued for the most eloquent book in Hebrew or Greek or any other language. As Pathfinder observed, even were it proved beyond the possibility of doubt that the Quran far surpassed all other books in eloquence and poetry, that would no more prove its inspiration than a man's strength would demonstrate his wisdom or a woman's beauty her virtue. In other words, there is no logical connection between literary eloquence and divine authority. The sovereign God, whom Muslims accept, could choose to speak in plain everyday language if he wished. At best, one might attempt to argue, unsuccessfully I believe, that if God said it, he would say it most eloquently. But even so, it would be logical fallacy to argue that simply because it is eloquent that God must have said it. Other religious leaders have given the beautiful literary style of their work as a sign of its divine authority. Would Muslims accept the inspiration of these works? For example, the Persian founder of the Manichaeans, Mani, is said to have claimed that men should believe in him as the Paraclete helper Jesus promised in John 14, because he produced a book called Atand, full of beautiful pictures. Further, he said that the book had been given him by God, that no living man could paint pictures equal in beauty to those contained in it, and that therefore it had evidently come from God himself. Yet no Muslim will accept this claim. Why then should non-Muslims accept literary beauty as a valid test for divine authority? It's a good question. Good question. I'd be interested to hear what you have to say as Muslims.